engagements. Relationships are built on engagements. And the number of engagements to create a relationship will change as new technologies are introduced. So we got new ways to engage when Facebook came along. Matter of fact, Facebook at first you could just like things, right? And then they came up with new things with smiles and thumbs up, lots of different things that you could do, or cry, or right. So these technologies will come up with new ways to engage. More engagements more often. This is key. This is what social media does for you. You're able to make more engagements more often. You can not only create new relationships quicker, you can reestablish old relationships very quickly. I established a relationship with my best friend in 7th grade in Norfolk, Virginia on Facebook. So real interesting. And we immediately got back together, and we had, in a very short period of time, we were both back up to speed on each other's lives. So there's an evolution of the development of relationships over time, and these platforms are going to help you develop relationships. So choose the ones you're going to operate on, and know that every time you like something, every time you share something, every time you make a comment or a reply, you're actually engaging somebody. And engagements get you closer to trust and confidence gets you closer to contracts. So where do you go to do this? You go online. Why do you go online? That's where people are congregating today. They're congregating online. And so you got to go online, and you have to build your online presence or your online persona, where now every day it has to be consistent. Use the social media tools to build and sustain relationships. And remember that contacts create contracts. Contacts create contracts. Contact with people creates opportunity. Now, in this area of online community, it's important to know that people are forming online communities. Different groups of people get together, birds of feather, they come together in online community. Now, online community is not new. It's been around for a long time. There was a book back in the 90s, NetGain, and we use that as our community Bible. And from that, we see some of these new social media platforms that allow you to do some of the things that are outlined in the book NetGain. So NetGain is still a good read for people interested in online community. And the message is engage. And I talked about Nextdoor. I believe Nextdoor is the place for realtors to go to prospect. Now, Nextdoor might have some real estate advertising programs. That's not what I'm talking about. You can only join Nextdoor in the community in which you reside. So join it in the community in which you reside, and then be a neighbor. Participate as a neighbor, not as somebody trying to sell something. And in time, people will see you helped somebody find their dog. You helped somebody do something. You were helpful in something else. And all of this will build trust and confidence. And Nextdoor lets you do it in your neighborhood. I have not seen a better farming tool than Nextdoor, but I hear the comments about it. And what it says to me is people are just not, we haven't evolved yet where we see the benefit of this. But if I were still selling real estate today, I'll tell you, I would be all over Nextdoor. Here's a piece from Nextdoor. Look, it says, post, dogs greeting dogs on leash. Now that's not worth anything. People who like dogs, that's really valuable to them. And so know that what you see as wasteful or not valuable conversation might be very valuable conversation to somebody else.